According to certain theological historians, the Vatican has a deep, dark secret at its core. Ever since the Church's inception, it has been infiltrated by a group of shadowy and powerful individuals who practiced all aspects of the pagan faith, including offering human sacrifices to their demon gods. The sinister predates the establishment of the Catholic Church, and it appears as though the faith was strongly influenced by them in its dawning days. There are reports of the cult operating as early as the 1st century BC in Rome. The priests referred to themselves as pontiffs, and they referred to their temples as Vatican Temple. The ancient Romans regularly banished the cult from the city, but following the collapse of the Roman Empire, they managed to worm their way back into the fabric of the community. It is said that they assumed the role of community leaders shortly after the ill-fated reign of Romulus Augustulus. When in these roles, they continued with their practices of child sacrifice, cannibalism, and demonic worship as late as 1057. The Vatican cult's presence in the Catholic Church facilitated some of the darkest chapters in the faith's history. In 1483, cultist Tomás de Torquemada was named Inquisitor General of Aragon, Valencia, and Catalonia. He was sworn into one of the highest and most sacred orders of the cult, the SS or the Knights of the Sed Sacrorum, and proceeded to wage a horrific campaign against the innocent charged with heresy and witchcraft. It was at this point that the dark practices of this group were tacitly accepted as a greater good by the rest of the Catholic Church. On occasion, the atrocities committed by the group, such as human sacrifice, became public knowledge, and yet the Vatican was unabashed with the Pope even forgiving them of their mortal sins so that they could gain access to the kingdom of heaven despite their hideous crimes. It is alleged that the cult has spread further afield into governmental departments. When Heinrich Himmler was given a lofty position in the Third Reich, he wasted no time in establishing a Nazi branch of the Knights of the Sed Sacrorum, the infamous SS. This organization would go on to sacrifice millions of people through diabolical means throughout Europe. At the end of World War II, the German chapter of the organization was abolished, and yet it is reported that the cult is still in operation. The United States Secret Service is believed to have been fully invested in the goals of the murderous cult since the assassination of President William McKinley in 1901.